Back 9 Report had the chance to visit with the CEO of GolfBallDivers.com, Jim Starr, at the Lapeer Team Work Factory in Lapeer, Michigan a few weeks ago, and we learned how reclaimed golf balls are providing valuable jobs and work skills, training physically and mentally challenged individuals. Golf has a long history of supporting charitable organizations. In fact, golf generates more charitable dollars every year than the other four major professional sports, Major League Baseball, National Football League, the NBA, and the NHL combined. Every week we witness the PGA, LPGA, and Champions Tours raising millions of dollars for local charities in the areas they visit. The golf industry as a whole is responsible for raising nearly $3 billion in annual contributions to charity at outings and benefits from over 12,000 golf courses around the country. What do you think happens to those golf balls you hit into the pond at your local golf course? Well, GolfBallDivers.com drags the ponds and lakes on your course and brings those balls to Lapeer to be cleaned, sorted, graded, packaged, and resold so they can be lost again. We are bombarded with golf ball advertisements on television that guarantee their new ball will go farther than their competitors. Well, GolfBallDiver.com's reclaimed golf balls can truly claim their golf balls go farther because they help people with barriers to employment find a job and learn valuable training to help them become more employable. A major piece of the business model for GolfBallDivers.com is to provide jobs and training for previously unemployable individuals due to these physical or mental challenges. As a teenager, Jim Starr, the CEO of GolfBallDivers.com, earned 10 cents per ball diving for golf balls, but he quickly learned that he could build his own business reclaiming sunken balls. With a startup loan from his father, he quickly built a profitable business collecting submerged golf balls during summer vacations. After graduation from high school, Jim left his business to serve his country and joined the Marines. After serving in the Marines and Air Force overseas in places like Afghanistan and Iraq, a non-combat related accident left him with limited use of his legs. Potential employers were reluctant to hire a semi-disabled veteran. When he couldn't find a job, he decided to go back to a profession he knew and rebuilt his golf ball reclamation business, Absolute Golf. Since then, Starr has built one of the largest golf ball businesses in the country. With his most recent expansion, GolfBallDivers.com, which is currently handling 6 million golf balls annually, and expects that number to reach over 10 million by the end of 2019. Once a pond is swept for golf balls, they're shipped to the centralized processing facility in Lapeer. They must be sorted by type, model, and quality, plus cleaned and packaged before being shipped to the consumer. It's a tedious task separating Titleist, Pro V1s, Pro V1Xs, and XTs, Tour Soft, 6 different varieties of Callaway, as well as TaylorMade, Shrixon, Top Flight, Bridgestone, and countless other brands. Starr understands the pain of not being employable. He began working with Lapeer Team Work Inc., a facility in Michigan, which is a 501c nonprofit that trains physically and mentally challenged individuals. Starr's company contracts Lapeer Team Work to recondition, sort, and package the reclaimed balls to be resold to the golfing public. Through Starr's urging and assistance, Lapeer Team Work completely customized their factory to receive, sort, recondition, and box the thousands of balls they receive daily. The people that work in Lapeer Team Work facility are happy to contribute to the effort, plus enjoy providing a valuable service to the company. Being employed and contributing as part of the team gives them a purpose they look forward to every day, plus on-the-job training that will help them find a more permanent job. Lapeer Team Work's mission to train and integrate people with barriers to employment reach their maximum employment potential in the community is near and dear to Jim's heart. He has a goal to help Lapeer reach even more individuals in the future. Here's an interview with Anne Marie Zettel, Executive Director of Lapeer Team Work. We are here at Lapeer Team Work. We're talking to Executive Director Anne Marie Zettel. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And how long have you been here?
7.5 years.
What does Lapeer Team Work do?
Lapeer Team Work is a vocational rehabilitation agency. We work with individuals with barriers to employment and disabilities to try to find correct employment so they can be integrated into the community and fulfill part of what we all dream about, is being a person who's part of the community and fulfilled.
One of the things that you do here is you work with golf balls. How in the world do you work with golf balls here?
We have a manufacturing facility where we do assembly work, sorting, and we were approached by a group of individuals who were forming a co-op for reclaimed golf balls, to wash them, sort them, grade them, and ship them out so that individuals could lose them again.
So these golf balls get lost in a pond. Someone goes out and dives for them, looks for them, finds them. They sort them. They bring them all in here. And you guys figure out what's good, what's medium good, what's not so good, put them in different boxes and ready to be back out in retail again.
Absolutely. We use individuals who are trainees in our program and abled employees to accomplish that task. And so it's an integrated setting, and we are able to make money to continue programming. So no one is getting wealthy around here. This is not a for-profit business. It is a 501c3, not-for-profit, and we work with Golf Ball Divers Alliance and Jim Starr and Chris Starr to make the money that will then come back in and elevate our programming.
So you make a good point here. So stuff is all not free. Everybody's got to be paid. Everybody's got to make a little money someplace. And so one of the things that you've had in the past is government funding, and that's always in flux. It's always changing, and you're looking at various ways to make up some of the funding you may be losing.
That is correct. A not-for-profit does not mean we don't make a profit. It means we make a profit, and rather than going to shareholders, it goes back into programming. We also receive government funding for some of the things that we do, and those things are always in flux. Right now, we're looking at vocational rehab and putting all individuals who are currently in programming such as ours into the community. So we will make sure that individuals are integrated and can be in a setting where they can meet their maximum potential. So that's a very important, you interviewed one of the employees, Tammy, earlier, and that's her job, to make sure that individuals are in a community-based setting, and we rely on employers. And that's no different than Jim and Chris Starr, who brought this process here so that we can make a profit and put it back into programming. Our individuals in the community, our business people, also assist us to get individuals as their employees. And so then we may, in fact, have a job coach that stays with them for a limited amount of time or for a long amount of time. But in the end, they're integrated into the community. This changes the way everybody thinks about individuals with disabilities, hiring practices, what people's worth is. Individuals with disabilities, when placed in a setting in the community for a job, have less issues than average employees.
And how many clients or trainees do you currently have working here in the facility?
Just over, in this facility, in the agency, just over 200, in this facility, just over 100.
Oh, so there are more facilities rather than this?
That's right. We have a downtown location which has a mobile work crew. We do janitorial, custodial work, and then we also have a consignment store in which individuals are trained in some of the art of retail.
Gotcha. So getting back to the golf aspect, this is one of the ways that, we see on TV, the PGA Tour or the LPGA Tour every week. They promote the charities that tournament is helping fund. Here at the grassroots, golf and reclamation golf balls is helping people develop work skills and then take those skills and go out into the workplace and get jobs elsewhere.
You're absolutely correct. In fact, the focus is on work skills because we don't expect anyone to leave here and go out to a golf ball sorting facility. They just don't exist at that level. But it is the work skills. This facility did not have to be at the receiving end of a client, such as Golf Ball Divers Alliance. That was a conscious decision to allow us to bid for this contract, and taking into consideration that some concessions would have to be made because of what we do here. This has been a partnership that I think came out of altruism. So we're very grateful for that. And I think that the Golf Ball Divers Alliance has also gained something because we're all doing something really good here.
Well, just what briefly we have seen thus far, it's a fantastic process. The trainees spend a lot of time sorting and getting the balls into the right locations, and then they're bagged up, boxed up for shipping, and that's a big project every day, just the shipping and the logistics that you have. You keep FedEx and UPS busy every day, I'm sure.
Absolutely. And there are an awful lot of opportunities within this process, from receiving the golf balls to shipping them. There's a lot of opportunity for people to be trained, and we're also providing employment for abled individuals in the community, so abled next to disabled in this perfectly integrated setting.
And thank you so much for everything you do. It's really nice. It's a pleasure meeting you. As we heard Ms. Zettel say in the interview, funding is always an issue. Congress continually decreases the amount of funding on-the-job training facilities for the physically and mentally disabled receive. And Jim Starr have devised a plan to increase revenues for Lapeer Team Work with the help of country clubs and public courses. They are asking the courses to donate the lost golf balls from their ponds and lakes to Lapeer Team Work. Starr's company, golfballdivers.com, will collect the balls and pay Lapeer for them, just as if they were paying the golf course. The course receives a tax deduction for an item that was never a big revenue item, and Lapeer Team Work receives additional income to keep their workforce employed. More importantly, they can reach and train more people. Another piece of Lapeer Team Work is evaluation and job coaching. Tammy Vanderford, the employment placement manager for Lapeer Team Work, works closely with the trainees. Here's a video with Tammy talking about job placement into the business community. We're here at Lapeer Team Work in Lapeer, Michigan. They're doing a great job sorting and cleaning reclaimed golf balls so they can get back out in golfers' hands so they can lose them in the water again. Isn't that a great deal? We're talking with Tammy
Vanderford.
Tammy Vanderford, who is
I am the Employment Placement Services Project Manager here at Teamwork.
So here at Teamwork, they're working with clients and trainees to get them ready to go back out into the mainstream workforce. And Tammy, part of your job is exactly that.
Actually, that is my entire job from beginning to end, meeting with them, getting to know them, find out what they like, what their interests are. We spend a lot of time really trying to dig into that because, as we all know, you're more likely to stay with the job and be more successful if you like what you're doing. So we spend a lot of time doing that, preparing them for the employment process, such as mock interviews, resume building, help individuals if they aren't able to get like clothes and stuff like that for interviews, anything possible to prepare them for the process.
You were telling me earlier that you actually went out and met with some local employers to find out what they may need as far as taking tests or being able to perform the job at their locations.
Yeah, we're looking at some of the industrial areas and found out like they do some of their pre-employment testing involve calipers and blueprints and whatnot, like things that you would expect. So those are some things we're now going to spend a lot of time training my trainees so they're prepared for those intake tests.
Thank you so much for talking to us a minute, Tammy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyone who talks with Jim Starr can immediately see how important helping these individuals and the work they do at Lapeer Team Work is to him. Supporting this operation to improve the lives of people that come to work here every day is one of the core tenets for his golf ball business. We are here at Lapeer Team Work Incorporated in Lapeer, Michigan, where they do a great job sorting and repackaging used golf balls that your company finds out in the ponds at all the golf courses around. How do you go about finding those golf balls?
Well, we have divers here in Michigan that they go out to the golf courses, they retrieve the golf balls. But right now, we're also bringing balls from all over the whole country into this facility.
Jim, you started out as Absolute Golf. You actually started doing this, diving for golf balls, when you were in high school.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I started in high school, and then I was in the military. And then when I got out of the military and working for the government, I'm back where I started.
I understand that you spent quite a bit of time in the Philippines. You were injured, and you weren't even sure if you're going to be able to work for a while.
Yes. Back in 2007, I was in Iraq. I got hurt. It wasn't like a car bomb or anything. I just got injured, and I thought everything was over. And then I decided to start my own company because that was the only way that a disabled person could be employed. And later on, I found out about this facility.
So you have partnered with the Lapeer Team Work Inc. You bring the golf balls in here, dirty, muddy, right from the pond of the golf course. They clean them up, sort them, and get them ready to go back out to be used again and lost again.
Yes, sir. We're hoping, by the end of next year, we should be doing about 10 million balls a year.
I think you were telling me you're doing about 50,000 a week currently, and there's how many going out daily?
It fluctuates depending on the time of year and the holidays, but right now we're doing about 500 orders a week. We should do that up till Christmas time, and we'll have a little spike right before Christmas, and then sales go down for the next 2-3 months, but we have golf shows all around the country.
How many units do you have out actually digging for golf balls right now?
We got about 5 different units in different states retrieving golf balls, and then we have 2 different sets of guys here retrieving golf balls in Michigan.
So you're not just in Michigan, you're all over the country.
Yes, sir.
And now, like I said, you started out as Absolute Golf, but then you went in partnership with some other people into a co-op that became golfdivers.com. Those people have since gone away, and you own the whole thing yourself now. So you are truly a national company, and you're bringing all those golf balls through here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, my wife and I were very fortunate. We were given an opportunity about a month and a half ago to take over Golf Ball Divers Alliance, and we didn't want to see all the work that we put forth go wasted.
If we wanted to find your golf balls, if we wanted to buy some of your reclaimed golf balls, where would we find those?
On golfballdivers.com, on Amazon, on eBay, on Newegg. Let's see, what else we got? Overstock.com, Sears, Kmart.
So you're pretty easy to find. Also, if we go to the website golfdivers.com, or if we go to Absolute Golf,
golfballdivers.com, and then Absolute Golf is only selling online right now on the big marketplaces.
I got you. Okay. So what kind of price range are we talking about for the reclaimed golf balls?
The used golf balls go anywhere from 10 cents a ball all the way up to a couple dollars a ball.
Is there a minimum purchase?
No, sir.
So if I just want to buy one golf ball, you'll send me one.
Sir, we'll sell you anything you need.
So, Jim, we were talking earlier to Anne Marie, and she was saying that funding has changed, legislation changes, some of the funding that goes into here to help some of the trainees gain this work experience. You have an idea how to offset some of that lost income. Can you explain that a little bit?
One of the ideas Ann and I have been talking about is when we approach high-end golf courses and country clubs, the amount of revenue that they get from used golf balls is insignificant for their budget. And they really don't care if we're at their course or not at their course. And so Ann and I discussed an idea that we're working on right now, national advertising, to get the high-end golf courses to donate to Lapeer Team Work all the golf balls. Lapeer Team Work would then contract a diver to go out and retrieve the golf balls. Golf Ball Divers Alliance would then pay Lapeer Team Work what we would pay the golf courses for the golf balls, and then they would have additional revenue to have more programs and to better equip the trainees that they're working for.
So country clubs, high-end golf courses out there, or even middle range, whatever you think. If maybe you're working at a profitable situation and you're looking for maybe a tax write-off, one easy way to get that is to get a hold of Jim at golfdivers.com, have him come out, drag your pond, get your golf balls. He will give you then a tax write-off for that, and that can help to support this facility.
Yeah, I'm not a 501c. Ann runs the 501c, so she would give the tax write-off to the golf course, and I would give Ann a check.
There you go.
And Ann likes checks.
So indirectly, we got golf at a local level, helping physically challenged individuals learn a trade, learn a skill, being able to go back out into the workplace, and golf balls, reclaimed golf balls are at the bottom of it.
Yes, sir. And it's making us all happy. You know, I enjoy working here. I enjoy working with Ann. I enjoy working with the trainees here. It's been a great experience.
Jim, looks like the Lapeer Team Work Inc. has been doing a great job for you, and I know this is a project close to your heart.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I would like it if everybody that is able to work could work. And I love what Ann has done here. She's given so many people opportunities in this world.
Fantastic, Jim. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
GolfBallDivers.com are yet another example of how golf works with charities and local programs to improve conditions for people that need help. He believes in the work Lapeer Team Work is doing and wants to help everyone learn a skill and find the right job. Whether you're a scratch golfer with a higher swing speed or a casual golfer with a higher handicap and slower swing speed, GolfBallDivers.com has your favorite ball at a reduced price. The next time you lose a ball into the murky waters at your local club, don't consider it $3 down the drain. Your donation to the Golfing Gods is actually helping a physically or mentally challenged individual learn a trade and will hopefully be integrated into the business community. Plus, consider replacing it with a lower cost reclaimed golf ball from GolfDivers.com. You can also find these balls at Amazon, eBay, Newegg, Overstock.com, Sears, and Kmart. As Anne Marie Zettel said as we were leaving the Lapeer Teamwork facility, keep losing those golf balls.